Good afternoon, class. My name is Sebastian COF. Let me ask you guys something. Can you guys think of a place where royalty, celebrities, important government officials, athletes, and regular people from all over the world are all together in an event having a good time? There is one place where the most elite and most supportive fans come together once a year to watch their favorite athletes compete. This is the most prestigious tennis tournament in the world, the Wimbledon. According to Wimbledon.com, every year at Wimbledon, there are 74 seats reserved just for the most prestigious guests. Tennis, as many of you might agree, is considered to be a very well-respected sport. Wimbledon is the oldest Grand Slam, having been played in London since 1877. For years, the most elite in society have practiced for leisure and at times even in competition. As the sport has developed, so has the intensity of the game. The Wimbledon is the birthplace of tennis, and you can get consumed by its atmosphere and culture. It has stood the test of time, witnessing everyone, from the kings and the best of modern era players, as well as held some of the best matches of all time. Wimbledon, unlike the other Grand Slams, gives off an image of status and wealth. It has always kept its traditions and its respect for the game. Since no sponsored advertising is allowed on the course, there is a lack of corporate interference, which allows the tournament to keep true to the sport and the players to prove themselves, not the brand. Another one of their traditions that is very representative of Wimbledon is the all-white attire. Every player competing in the tournament is required to compete in all white. This keeps the sport classy and clean, and is a staple of the Wimbledon that most people recognize. According to John McElbraith from the Bleacher Report, pure tones of the uniform provide that every tennis player enter at the same level. Then, it is the skill that will get players noticed, not the outfit. The whole tournament is focused on tennis, not the clothes players are wearing. Everyone has something in it for them. For the players, it's the arena and trophy, and for the fans, it's the players, matches, camping experience, and it's strawberries and cream. Strawberries and cream is a very traditional snack at the Wimbledon that has been around since the beginning of the tournament. According to Frontage.com, nearly 9,000 servings are prepared per day, using only the highest quality strawberries from the county of Kent. Believe it or not, people talk about this strawberries and cream dessert all year round. Now, athletes of all backgrounds train their entire lives to qualify for one of the 4 major Grand Slam tournaments, the Wimbledon. The 4 Grand Slam tournaments are the Australian Open, which is in mid-January, which is played on cement, the French Open in May and June, which is played on clay, Wimbledon in June and July, which is played on grass, and the US Open in August and September. Not only is it the history of the tournament that makes it so important, it is also the most difficult tournament. Due to the fact that it is played on grass. According to collegesport.com, the absence of other grass court events makes Wimbledon even tougher, as it gets harder to practice and prepare for the unique bounces and movement of a grass court. With an increased difficulty rate, athletes really go all out to prove their skill at Wimbledon. Tennis athletes' goal is always to win Wimbledon, not because of the monetary award, but because it is considered one of the highest achievements a tennis player can reach in their athletic career. In spite of less prize money and low television rating of Wimbledon, players still consider it the utmost respect. According to Forbes.com, the Wimbledon is the 3rd highest paid tennis tournament with a grand total of $1.8 million. That is for both men and women. The great players of our time, such as Novak Djokovic, Serena Williams, Roger Federer, and Rafael Nadal, have been able to consider themselves champions for winning all Grand Slams, but most importantly, the Wimbledon. Because of Wimbledon's respectable reputation, their elite audience, and history behind it, Wimbledon is the most prestigious tennis tournament in the world.
clay dirt or like just like cast clay?
It's pretty much like cement. Layer.
It's like really hard to smoke. Or like not as hard to smoke.
It's fragile.
I was like that.
All right, Sebastian, it's not until the last sentence that I know what your claim is. I mean, I'm sitting here listening to a whole bunch of information about Wimbledon going, okay, so what's controversial? What inference do you want us to draw? What is the argument that's being presented here? And it's not getting, and then at the very end you say it's the most prestigious tournament in the world. I go, okay, well, that's a claim, and it seems like it's a little strange that it comes at the end of the argument rather than at the beginning of the argument. There's no preview of what the supporting structure is going to be. There's no signposting in the body of the speech. So organizationally, it's problematic. You've got a lot of information in the speech. I appreciated the research that you did. You had some interesting side points. It sounds to me like it's a lot more of an informative speech with maybe a value claim based in it. I'm not exactly sure what the claim of fact is. The question of prestige is certainly going to be a subjective issue, but it sounds to me like a value argument more than it is a claim of fact. I thought you cited your sources pretty consistently. There's great factual data in the argument or in the content of the speech. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure what the argument is. If question is, what's the most desirable tournament to win in a person's career, that's a value claim. The most prestigious tournament, I think, again, you're dealing with a value claim. The one that the athletes want the most, that might be something that you could make a claim of fact out of if you worked at it a little bit. Like I said, it seems to me like the information here is, it's about it. There's a perspective, certainly, but you hold off on making the perspective. It sounds informative most of the time, and then when we get to the end, it sounds, like I said, a value claim much more than it is a claim of fact. All right, thank you.